Hey, good morning, everyone. So, we are again back to your favorite channel, which is PIM and Unlimited Potential Speaking Books. So, there's a collaboration of three organization here. So, so we have again very something very special for you folks. And so, let me ask you a question. Was there a time in your life when you wanted something so much that you couldn't stop thinking about it? You know what? That was a desire. Somewhere that desire was at work, right? Desire is simply a sense of longing, wishing for something that you want in your life, right? But when, but why many of us want, do have that desire, but we are not able to achieve that desire, right? Someone wants to grow in their career, someone wants to grow in their business, someone wants to maybe grow in their art, maybe in the dance, maybe in the singing, somewhere, right? But it's not happening. So why that is happening? So let's discuss this today with two of our students who are doing amazingly well. One is Ashish Khatri and another is Vedehi. We really like to celebrate people's success, and that's what PIM and book club stands for. Whenever people are doing really well, some of you might have already seen Ashish Khatri, who has already given a few did already done few interactions on our live channel. Today it's Vedehi, who is doing really well, and we thought to discuss with her also, and give her own perspectives, what she has learned from this amazing book, Think and Grow Rich. Just to, I'm sure many of you might have already seen. Okay. Yes. So it's basically Think and Grow Rich, and looks like there's a background there. Okay. So so what we do is we train people, we coach people in different aspects of life. We help them in the personal development, in the entrepreneurship, communication, leadership, in all these aspects, right? So today we have, as I said, another amazing story, another amazing interaction with Vaidehi and Ashish Khatri. So let me first invite Vaidehi and ask her to introduce herself. Hey, good morning, Vaidehi. How are you?
Good morning, Vineet. How are you?
Good,
Yeah,
good. So Vaidehi, why don't you introduce yourself?
yeah. Okay, so first, let me thank you for giving me today opportunity to express myself in this book review club. Good morning to all the viewers as well. This is Vaidehi Dalal from Hyderabad. I come from a middle class, typical middle class family background. I can say a small district called Sangli in Maharashtra. So coming to my professional background, I have started my career as an electronics engineer a long way in 2000 embedded systems, and later I shifted my career to human resource management. So for quite a few years I worked in HR activities, core HR activities. Then last few years, 5 6 years maybe around, I'm working as a freelancer. So all put together, I can say more than 15 years I have work experience in different industries and various functional areas. So currently
Awesome.
I'm pursuing my master's in counseling psychology and I'll be continuing with the same. So apart from that, I'm also associated with some art organizations, Marathi theater in Hyderabad and some social activities like so. This is a bit about myself, and I have been introduced here by Ashish Khatri to PIM and book club. This is what I can
Very
tell
nice.
about myself.
Very nice, Vedi. And I have not seen many people doing so many things in just one life. So that's so amazing. Good to hear that. So let me bring in Ashish. And Ashish is the one who is doing amazingly well in our book club. And he is also helping many people to be part of this journey and changing their lives as well. So welcome, Ashish. Good morning to you.
Hi, Vineet. Very good morning. Good morning to all the viewers. And first of all, thanks, Vineet, for giving this opportunity. So, myself, Ashish, and I have more than a decade of experience in IT. And I come from Faridabad, so Haryana. And I did all my schooling and my graduation from Faridabad. I did my post graduation from Delhi, IP University. And I started my career as a software engineer in 2009, and I have been a part of various corporate in the industry. And currently, I am staying in Bangalore, and I'm working with a product-based company, and I'm in Bangalore from past 2 years now. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome, Ashish. Awesome. Good to hear from you. So coming to Vaidehi, let's start with our discussion. So first question I have for you is about this name of this book, right? So the name is so interesting, Think and Grow Rich, right? And somewhere what I've seen in our culture, in our Indian culture, maybe probably with our middle class at least, it's a taboo to become rich, right? Even in the movies I used to see कि अगर आप ज्यादा पैसे वाले हो तो आप विलेन हो, है ना, हीरो हो मतलब गरीब, एकदम गरीब परिवार से हो यानी बहुत ईमानदार, बहुत अच्छा है. तो इवन whenever I used to see big houses and big monies, मेरे को लगता था ये जरूर सारा चोरी का काम है. There's hardly any hard work there, right? And that's where I think somewhere that gets an imprint on our mind. मतलब becoming rich is not a good wish to have, right? So that's where I was not even reading this book, and many of my friends actually they don't read this book like rich किसको बनना है यार, ठीक है, even though they might understand कि अंदर से ये feeling है कि somewhere everything is mapped with money, right? So you
Yeah.
don't, तो ये confusion कैसा है? तो इस how would can you give some perspective on this name of
Yeah,
this book,
yeah.
Think and Grow Rich?
Yeah, you're right, we relate it that way, but it's really like it's different. Okay, let me say a bit about the book. This book was basically written in 1937. Okay, and it's a summary of information from more than 100 successful people, interviews with them, and it has been worked out for more than 20-25 years. So it's a like huge amount of effort has been put into this. So it's like a qualitative longitudinal research project. Such a great book it is. So when we talk about the title of the book, as you said, like see, I can say that everything starts with our thoughts. Our thinking has got a lot of power. If you want to do something, yes, it starts with the thinking process. So growing rich, if we say, it is like just not in terms of money. It's not only money, I would say. Yes, it is a part, monetary part is a part of it. I agree with that, but money is like, I would say, it's fundamental. See, without money nothing really we cannot work out. Suppose you want to start some hospital, something like in any project in you have in life, without money it cannot really work. So one more thing would be 80-90 years back when this book was written, that time success was measured only in monetary terms probably. So the title could relate to that, but I will say it's not only monetary terms. It is rich by all means. So once you start thinking right, you grow rich by all means. That's my
Awesome,
view
awesome.
on it.
So the Three Idiots में there's a thought, right? You run after excellence, money will come after you,
Mm.
right?
Yes, true.
So somewhere,
That way.
yeah, somewhere, and you gave a very nice example of a hospital, right? Let's say everyone start thinking कि I don't have any desire, and so desire is the source of all misery. अगर ये सारे सोचने
Mm.
लगे, I think everyone
Yes,
will
sir.
be monk on this earth, right? तो फिर growth, progress कभी possible ही नहीं हो
So we
पाएगा.
have to understand it actually. Yeah.
Right. Very
So
nice,
this
very
book
nice.
is for that only.
Great thought. So now coming to Ashish. So Ashish, since you have been with us since some time, so wanted to understand from you. Uh, you understand burning desires very clearly, right? And now you're also helping other people to understand that. So, would you like to talk on any particular uh, wish or desire that you had before reading this book, and then you started converting into burning desire after reading this book?
Yeah, sure. So, first of all, burning desire is not merely a wish, it's the purpose of life, which eventually becomes a dominating obsession in our life. So, that burning desire needs to be very definite and clear. So, what exactly we want out of our life? Because we might be skeptical about our growth at times in our life or in our career. So, when I started reading this book, so it helped me to work on the purpose of my life beyond my career or my job. And before reading this book, I used to think like how I can grow in my career or in my job. But after reading this book, I have started thinking like about the purpose of my life and finding my actually identity beyond my job or my career. So this book helps to start working on your finding your dreams, and it is helping me not only to find the purpose of my life but also how I can achieve the burning desire in my life. So this book basically gives 13 principles, which is the secret for getting rich. And out of these 13 principles, the first one is the desire. That is a base of the getting towards achieving a burning desire. So if we follow the instructions rigorously which has been given as part of the first principle, desire, so this principle has the power to basically transform anybody's life. So yeah, that's it.
Very nice, very nice, Ashish. So Vaidehi, coming to you,
Yeah.
let's talk on this burning desire. What Ashish mentioned, that it's very important to have this burning desire, right? And so I remember a story. A couple of my friends were discussing, and they said that one of the friends told me, "Yeah, I want body like Ritik Roshan. I have a desire. I have a burning desire to have body like Ritik Roshan, right?" So the other guy says he was a very smart guy, very fat guy, but काफी intelligent था वो. तो बोलता हाँ, there is a very easy solution to it, no? तो बोलता क्या solution है? तो see, if you want to have a body of your desire, just go into the gym जहाँ पर ऋतिक रोशन जाता है, उसको abduct कर लो, तो you have that body, right? So, so somewhere you don't have to work, so you just abduct that body, right? तो somewhere उसने कुछ और ही desire का मतलब बना दिया, right? So the question
Correct.
is, everyone has some or other desire, right?
Yeah.
कुछ ना कुछ wish सभी के mind में है. I don't think anything in this earth is without desire. Even the cells in our
Yeah.
body, right? आज के टाइम में कोरोना वायरस इतना फैला हुआ है, so they try to somewhere avoid that, right? वो पूरा fighting चलता रहता है हमारे body में, सारे white bodies का and everything का. That desire is inherent in our life, right? कि we want to live more, we want to do more, we want to grow more, right? तो wish तो सबके अंदर है वो, राइट? लेकिन वो विश है, लेकिन हर कोई अचीव नहीं कर पाता है. कोई बड़ा आर्टिस्ट बनना चाहता है, somebody want to become a good actor, let's say someone wants to become a CEO of a company, someone wants to run in his own organization. I'm sure जितने व्यूअर हमको देख रहे हैं सबके अंदर वो डिजायर कहीं ना कहीं है, राइट?
कुछ है.
वो विश कहीं ना कहीं है. तो ऐसा क्यों होता है कि हम में से कई लोग उस विश को कन्वर्ट नहीं कर पाते हैं, अचीव नहीं कर पाते हैं, रियलिटी नहीं बना पाते हैं?
सी डिजायर तो है, सब में होती है कुछ ना कुछ डिजायर, बट हम उसको सही से समझ नहीं पाते. दैट्स व्हाट आई कैन से. एज यू जस्ट नाउ गिव द एग्जांपल, इफ आई सिंपली सिट हियर, आई एम अ फैट गाय एंड आई जस्ट विश दैट आई वुड बी ऋतिक रोशन, इट इज जस्ट अ विश, इट इज नॉट डिजायर. For desire you have to work it out. Wish is just wanting something, I can say. There are no really efforts involved in it. So desire is like something you strongly want, you are ready to work on it, you're not able to stop thinking about it. So whatever it takes to accomplish or achieve, you are ready to do. So say for like example, you want to get a gold medal in Olympics, you wish for that. If it is a burning desire that yes, I want to get a medal in Olympics, you are ready to work out for it. It could be like overcoming your negative emotions of like jealousy, fear, anger sort of thing. You have to come out of your comfort zone. You have to like believe in yourself. You should have a clarity what exactly efforts you have to put in. You have to get the coaching support, lot of things to be done, right? So when you are ready to do all this, it is desire accomplished. But when you're these all things are lacking, I would say it's just a wish which is not accomplished.
Very
That's
nice.
what I feel.
So you're saying the key thing is wish तो होता है हमारे अंदर, we want to do something, but somewhere that
Yes.
burning desire is not there, that I can start
Not there.
focusing on that. And let's say if I
Yes.
want to become better person, or जैसे आपने example दिया, if I want to become lean and slim and trim, right? So am I actually working towards that, right? अगर मैं काम ही
Yeah,
नहीं कर
that
रहा हूँ,
we have
सिर्फ
to
wish
see.
कर रहा हूँ, तो नहीं हो पाएगा. Very nice, very nice perspective. So coming to you, Ashish, I think Vedi give a very good example of this, right?
Right.
Of the desire, burning desire. So, and I remember there are many good stories in this book, right? In Think and Grow Rich, about
Yeah.
Barnes, about his son, wherein he was deaf, but still he was able to listen only due to his burning desire, and so many other stories. 3 feet from gold, right? So,
Right.
can you
Yeah.
can you talk about any one story, Ashish, from this book?
Sure. So I'll share one small story which is about Edwin Barnes in the book. And this guy, Edwin Barnes, he had a burning desire to be in partnership with Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, who was one of the greatest inventor of those times, who invented bulb also. So Edwin, he was just an ordinary guy, but he was having very big dreams. So this guy, he didn't even had money to buy the train tickets and go and meet Thomas Edison. So somehow he managed to uh, meet Thomas Edison, and he was even employed by Thomas Edison for 4 to 5 years for just for some doing some small work. And he kept on doing that small work in that organization for 4 to 5 years. And after that, suddenly he got an opportunity to sell the dictating machine, which was developed by Mr. Thomas Edison. So nobody came ahead to sell that machine. Nobody has shown interest during those times to sell that machine, but Edwin Barnes was the person who has shown the keen interest in selling that machines, and it was a huge success. That selling of that dictating machine, it made Edwin Barnes a partner with Thomas Edison. So when it became a huge success, so there was a quote which got famous during those times, that made by Edison, installed by Barnes. So
Yeah.
this slogan got very famous, and Edwin Barnes became one of the successful business in his life, and he was also able to achieve his burning desire, that to be in partnership with Thomas Edison, and he achieved that.
Great, great. That's such an inspirational story. So it's like आज के time में if there's a labor class guy who wants to do partnership with Anil, not Anil Ambani, he's anyway broke. At least Mukesh Ambani, right? So if he, it's like that, right? Thomas Edison was
Yes.
like a very rich guy, and this guy was a labor class guy. And आज के time में अगर एक labor class आदमी अगर अंबानी से partnership का मतलब लेबर क्लास को छोड़ दो, एक सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर भी नहीं सोच पाता है अब तो. So even a successful software engineer, he is also somewhere he's successful in his own way, but still हमको लगता है कि यार नहीं हो पाएगा हमसे, right? हमारे
Right.
जो desires है somewhere is too big. Very nice, very nice. Good to have. I think that's a very inspirational story. So let me bring Vedehi. So Vedehi, so one of the interesting and a bit confusing thing that Napoleon Hill says is we should read our desires daily, right? And we should read it very loudly. मतलब अगर मैं बोलता रहूं कि मेरे को फिल्मों में हीरो बनना है, मेरे को फिल्मों में हीरो बनना है, हीरो बनना है, हीरो बनना है, तो क्या उससे हो जाएगा क्या? So that sounds a bit funny, isn't it? That if you just keep on saying, I want to become great businessman, right? And if I just keep saying, okay, I want to become businessman daily twice and louder, I'm shouting very hard that I want to become businessman, तो उससे हो जाएगा कैसा?
नहीं ऐसा नहीं है. Really it's not like that. Okay, so as we just now discussed about like how you should convert your wish into desire. Once you convert it, there are actually 6 definite steps mentioned in the book, clearly how you should make it a reality, your burning desire. So in that steps, this is the 6th step, as you said, like reading it aloud every day. So let me mention it. Say let's take some example. As I said, if you want to start a charitable hospital, you want to do some social service, but still you need money. So first step would be like you have to identify how much money exactly you want. Okay, then maybe you need a crores of money, whatever it is, you have to identify clearly. Second step would be like uh, what you intend to give to in return of that money. Like to earn that money, you have to give something, your efforts, time, your investment, whatever is required, right? So identify that. Third step is like define the date. Maybe in 2 years you want to do. Identify when you really want to work it out. Make it specific. And once you identify, make a definite plan and put it into action. That's more important. Now, once we are done with all this, author says there should be a clear and concise statement including all these factors. Okay, and this statement we should read it aloud on a like daily basis. Every day, morning, evening, we should read it out, as you just now said. So I can I can say that it helps to reach your subconscious mind basically, right? When you have such a strong desire, it should be fixated in your mind. So when you do it repeatedly, it reaches your subconscious mind, and probably that also starts working towards your goal. Okay, so it helps definitely in that, and you start seeing, feeling, believing that you are already in possession of that money. That is the impact of it.
Awesome, awesome, very nice. So सिर्फ बोलने से नहीं होगा. So there are
हाँ.
clear-cut 6 steps that we have to follow,
Yes, yes.
right? And
We
of
should
course,
go through.
I think give put a very important point that basically अगर मैं बोलता रहूँ सारा दिन कि मैं बीमार हूँ, तो हमारे
नहीं नहीं, वो चीज अलग है.
है ना? तो कहीं ना कहीं that gets into my subconscious mind, right? तो और ऐसा
So
होता है.
wrong things are going to our subconscious
So
mind.
all the wrong things that gets into our mind. So similarly, if we start putting those positive words, so somewhere that will
Yes.
make an impact. And अगर हम पूरी तरह से उस steps को follow करें, तो it is going to help us out.
बिल्कुल.
Very nice, very nice. Great example. So Ashish, so one other thing that I think third step when Napoleon Hill says that once we have a definite desire, then it's very important to sacrifice. Now let's say ki, I want to become a successful entrepreneur, right, in let's say next 5 years, right? Now entrepreneurship requires lots of money, है ना? अब and author says then you should sacrifice. अब मेरे पास इतना पैसा ही नहीं, तो मैं sacrifice क्या करूँगा, right? So
Correct.
what is the services that we can render if you want to achieve our big desires? And I'm sure, again, as I said, all the viewers who are watching, they must be having big desires. In somewhere they don't have anything to sacrifice, right? अगर किसी के पास लाखों करोड़ों हो तो sacrifice करके कुछ और बड़ा कर ले, right? But job में generally होता नहीं. We all are EMI based people. We have cars and houses by the name of our bank. ऐसा लगता ही नहीं है ना? तो EMI वगैरह में हम इतने बिजी हैं कि we can't think beyond that, right? तो ये कैसे होगा? What is the sacrifice that Napoleon Hill says that we can actually do if we want to do something bigger in our life?
So Vineet, you are asking what the pain points to get to the desires. This could be the pain point, but we have to pay the cost to achieve something in our life, right? So people usually stop growing when they have to pay a very high price, right? In one of the PIM workshop, Mr. Vijay Khandal shared this learning. So people generally get succumbed to the failures when they realize that they have to do a lot of hard work to achieve that burning desire. And if we have that burning desire, or if we are clear about the definite purpose of our life, then we have to give or render some services in return to attain that burning desire. So it could be in terms of like money, time, skill, energy, hard work. And on top of that, there has to be a systematic approach and concrete action which needs to be followed when we start rendering our service. If I want to render my service but I don't have a definite plan to follow with the concrete actions, then also it won't make any sense that I can achieve my target, or I can achieve my burning desire. So all those definite plans and concrete actions that needs an organized planning, which this book has mentioned in a very awesome manner, and we have to take those steps towards achieving our burning desire. So first of all, we have to find what role we want to play in our life. Once we are clear with that, okay, this is the role I want to play in my life, then only I can define the goal. And once I'm good with my role and my goal, then I have to be ready to pay the toll. So define your role, then define your goal, and then be ready to pay the toll. I must say. So yeah.
Yeah, and Vijay says this so often, right? And मेरा हमेशा उल्टा होता था. I used to first set the goal. कि मेरे को ये सर्टिफिकेशन करना है, ये करना है, वो करना है, राइट? फर्स्ट इज सेटिंग द गोल, देन रोल. फिर सोचता था अब कर तो लिया, अब क्या करना है, जॉब चेंज करना है, राइट? एंड देन फाइनली उसका प्राइस तो समझ ही नहीं आता था, राइट? तो समवेयर दिस इज सच अ नाइस स्टेटमेंट दैट फर्स्ट डिसाइड करो कि आपके लाइफ का रोल क्या है. एंड दिस बुक कैन एक्चुअली हेल्प इन दैट कि हम लाइफ से किस रोल पे हम जीना चाहते हैं, व्हाट इज आवर दैट इनहेरेंट बर्निंग डिजायर जो हम लाइफ जीना चाहते हैं, एंड देन यू सेट गोल्स अराउंड दैट, राइट? And then finally, of course, you have to pay the price. Everything nice has a price, right? So paying the price is also important. Amazing. That's a way. So मतलब मेरे क्वेश्चन का ये जवाब है कि आप ये बोल रहे हैं कि अगर मेरे को एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप करना है तो it's not मेरे पास इतना पैसा नहीं है, तो you don't have to just invest your money. You can invest your efforts, you can invest your knowledge, right? तो अगर बस ऑफकोर्स ये है कि जिसके पास पैसा है हो सकता है थोड़ा कम भी करे चलेगा, बट अगर मैं सिर्फ एफर्ट डालना तो आई हैव टू पुट मच मोर एफर्ट्स, राइट? बट दैट ऑप्शन इज ऑलवेज देयर. वी हैव समथिंग टू सैक्रिफाइस ऑलवेज इन आवर लाइफ, राइट? question
Right.
is are very nice. Good to hear that. So now I think we are about to just finish this interaction. So a couple of more questions to you guys. One is uh, Vedi, since you have given multiple speeches now and you've been part of this book club since couple of months. So now let's talk about this PIM and the book club that you are part of. तो ये जो burning desires की हम बात कर रहे हैं, इस जो book की बात कर रहे हैं, how are these things, because that is theory, right? Coming to practical, how is it practically helping you, PIM and book club?
The like I would like to thank first Mr. Bijay, who has started this PIM, and both of you, Vineet and Ashish, for supporting me since I joined this club. And see, every weekend Mr. Bijay comes up with new ideas. He conducts workshop. A lot of people are getting benefited, maybe 200, 300, more than that. So he speaks about everything towards making your desire into reality. So he one takes question answers in a live session. So you get all type of support, I can say, that you need to make it happen in your life. So all type of coaching, guidance, whatever you call it, encouragement, everything you get it here to make your dream come true. So if you really think that you have a potential, you want to achieve something in your life, I would say everybody should be a part of every such person should be a part of PIM and book club. Lastly, I would like to mention one of the takeaway which I have from Vijay's workshop itself. Change does not always need growth, but growth always need change. So if you want to grow, make that change today and start working on it. That's what I can.
Very nice, very. Growth
Thank you.
always needs change, right? And of course, otherwise we will never grow. We will be at the same
True.
position. Great. Ashish, how about you? How has since you are also growing so well, so how did this PIM and book club is helping you?
Sure. So uh, I will try to relate with the same book, Think and Grow Rich. So this book has given one principle which is called Mastermind Alliance. So PIM and Book Club exactly cater to this principle by providing a platform and a community of like-minded people where an individual can get influenced by reading books and taking the help of mentors. So PIM is helping and all the individuals to unleash their unlimited potential from their life, and if they have any plan to achieve the burning desire, that can be empowered if they join this PIM organization. So there are so many mentors who are helping and mentoring a lot of people to not only find their purpose in the life but also helping them to transmute this burning desire into a practical reality. So Mr. Vijay Khandal, he himself is a very successful entrepreneur where he is mentoring a lot of people by conducting the workshops. And he has conducted the workshops about like laws of growth, failing forward, and growth environment, barriers in the career growth. So yeah, I mean, there are a lot of value addition Mr. Vijay Khandal is doing to the entire community, and we should be very thankful to him.
Very
So
nice. Very,
yeah,
yeah, you want to add anything else?
yeah, that's it from my side about this.
Okay, fine. So, Vedi, coming to you, so do you think it will be worthy to spread the name of PIM and book club further in your friends and families and
Yes.
further?
Yes, 100%. 100%. It's a very good platform for anyone who wants to do something. There are no barriers, like there are no constraints, anything specific. Just you want to do something, everyone can join this club. So I would say realize your potential and just give your best. We can grow together, like-minded people will help you out in that here in
Great, great.
PI. Yeah.
And Ashish, what do you say? You're already recommending it to so many people. And
Yeah.
what will be your message to the new people who are joining in? Why they should spread this word and help many more people to be part of this journey?
Yeah, so everybody is so much occupied with their job and their career that they don't even try to think beyond that. Like, what is their identity beyond job and career? Or is
Yeah.
it something I can do beyond my job, outside my job or not, for helping any person or any individual? So this is the place where PIM comes into the picture. He is not only giving the platform, he is actually helping you to how you can help others also in their
Mhm.
career as well as in their personal life, and how even others can also try to identify find their identity also outside their job, because getting into job, doing work hard, and everybody is doing that. It's not a very unique thing, right? Everybody is working hard in their career, but what I can do to create my own identity outside my job?
Right.
Am I capable of helping others? Or first I should be able to help myself, then only
Mm-hmm.
I can able to help others. So there's one thing, if I can lead myself, then only I can lead others.
राइट राइट
Yeah.
फ्लाइट में हम सुनते नहीं कि पहले अपना ऑक्सीजन मास्क लगाओ फिर दूसरों को ऑक्सीजन मास्क
Correct, that's correct. So if I am able to help myself first of all, then only I can help others.
वेरी नाइस
So I would like to give one last message, which I heard in one of the PIM workshops, that tough times never lasts, but tough people do. So if we want to achieve the burning desire, we have to work hard. We have to render the best service in return to achieve those burning desires.
time never lasts and tough people always do. Great, very nice
Yes.
thought. Any last message that Vedi you want to give?
Like I would say the same thing. Identify the burning desire in you and just start working on it.
Awesome, awesome, very nice. So it was really nice to have you, Vedi. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ashish. It was nice to have you.
Thanks, Vineet. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome, folks. I hope you heard this conversation, this interaction carefully. And as you can see, people are growing like anything. Ashish and Vedi are another example. They are doing so great with PIM and Book Club. They already talk about PIM and Book Club, so I won't give more details into that. But the only thing I would say that we do workshops on Saturday in PIM workshop, which is called PIM workshop by Vijay Khandal himself, who is an IITN John Maxwell certified coach. So he does it for at 9 p.m. Saturday, and on Sunday 4 p.m. we have this book club session. So if you also want to be part of it, it's an open community, so you can easily be. You just reach out to any of the students, any of the coach that you know. Maybe you can ping here on the streams, and somebody will get back to you and let you know the process, and so that you can also be part of this amazing journey that we are in. So thank you so much, folks. I hope we added some value in your lives, and have a great day today and a great week, great month, and great year. Thank you so much. See you. Bye.